Afternoon, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Hill. Here's a screen to Powell. Avoids him at the 40. A second spin. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money for.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. The beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football, rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Now Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
The 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. He knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Now Wilson on 1st down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down, Broncos.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That's going to be caught. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Jason Sanders down for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He's going to take off with it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's tied right there,
From the gun, it's Wilson. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Andrews. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Patriots have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Bell. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to take off with it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
That's it for the... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Broncos 7.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. New England trying to get to place on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A gain of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might bring big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He'll try and run it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And the Broncos are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Third quarter.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice He's gotten there.
14.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like your last series just didn't happen.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
Russell Wilson. That's good for a Patriot.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. He's going to get this one down to Cook. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Wilson to throw to Jefferson on the slant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey.
The Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hill going down to a knee, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Today's final score.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.